Hello everyone, Ron Johnson here from RJJ's Reactions. I hope you're having an amazing day. This time around, the reaction is to Avi Kaplan and First Place I Go. I have not heard this song. I learned about Avi through Pentatonics, and then I think I did one of his previously by himself. But let's have a look at this one and see how he does. I noticed that he was one of the writers of the song, so we will have a look at the lyrics afterwards. First place I go. Looks like the forest so far.
First place I go, the last thing I needed. 1,000-pound stone, troubles I'm feeling. When my eyes have closed, to right when they open. My mind's on the go and I'm laying here hoping that I can find my way back to the light. It's for me to say, no, you won't decide. 'Cause I'm gonna leave you out in the cold. I'm gonna pray that door stays closed.
I love the tone of his voice. The bass is very, very good. That's not the adjective I want, but I can't think of the one I want. But it is. It's pure. It's a nice bass tone, and he uses it well. Looks like they're in an old barn, probably barn. Looks like the upstairs of the barn, the way the roof is and the slats are there with the light coming through. So that's gorgeous, and they got the band all up there. All right, let's back it up a little bit and listen through. We'll look at the lyrics separately, but they're popping up here too.
'Cause I'm gonna leave you out in the cold. I'm gonna pray that door stays closed. 'Cause I've spent enough time with you to know the last thing I need is the first place I go. It's the first place I go. Place I go when I'm trying to hide away.
Nice.
To be left alone, but you always find me. Shouting in my ear, running round my brain. I don't want to hear what you have to say. 'Cause I'm gonna leave you out in the cold. I'm gonna pray that door stays closed. 'Cause I've spent enough time with you to know the last thing I need is the first place I go. It's the first place I go. Don't make me tell you one more time. Close your mouth, don't speak those lies. Leave me be. I'm too tired to fight. Won't you let me go? I'm trying to get right. 'Cause I'm gonna leave you out in the cold. I'm gonna pray that door stays closed. 'Cause I've spent enough time with you to know the last first place I go. The first place I go. The first place I go. Yeah, yeah. The first place the first place I go. Yeah. The first place the first place I go. Yeah. The first place I go. The first place I go. The first place I go.
That beautiful bass there. Bass voice, I mean. Yeah, it does have a different guitar there. Someone can maybe let me know what that's about. It's different shape anyway. Maybe it's got a special name. I'm not sure. I'm not an expert at all of this. Are they shooting me with something in that video there? I liked this. It was really well done. He's got such a gorgeous voice. That bass is so beautiful. And the lyrics were popping up, so we all got to see them already, but we'll have a look at them separately since he's credited with having written them in part at least. So I have an idea how I'm going to interpret this, and it might be wrong, but let me give it a shot. Okay, let's check that out now. First Place I Go by Avi Kaplan, writers Trenton Kelly Dabbs and Avi Kaplan. I guess that's his full name. The first place I go, the last thing I needed, 1,000-pound stone troubles I'm feeling. When my eyes have closed to right when they open, my mind's on the go and I'm laying here hoping that I can find my way back to the light. It's for me to say, no, you won't decide. And at first, I thought he was talking about a person. I thought he was talking about someone else. And maybe he is. And maybe there's a double meaning here. But I got the impression as we went through the song, and we'll look at the rest of the lyrics in a minute, that he was talking about an addiction. The first place I go, the last thing I need. So often when you're in trouble, go to the bottle, go to the needle, go to the pill, go to the addiction. It can be other addictions too. Could be gambling, could be food. You go to an addiction to try to solve those wounds, so to say, solve those problems. And it's not a solution. It's a weight around your neck, as he says. Because I'm going to leave you out in the cold. I'm going to pray that door stays closed. Because I've spent enough time with you to know the last thing I need is the first place I'll go. It's the first place I go. So, yeah, absolutely. Often in times of trouble, that's the first place. It still makes sense to me. You want to keep those doors closed. When you're trying not to, it's very hard because you keep thinking about it. It keeps going around in your mind, and that was some of the earlier lyrics there that I think, when he closes his eyes right when they open, it just draws you in. And if you've never had an addiction to anything, you won't know the feeling. It's incredibly powerful to get away from. The first place I go when I'm trying to hide away, to be left alone, but you always find me, shouting in my ear, running around my brain. I don't want to hear what you have to say. I can relate to this very much. Was never into drugs, but alcohol was an issue for a long time. And I continued to work. I continued to produce and to do. But it was an issue, and especially in times of trouble, it just seems easy to someone else to say, well, just don't. But it's not easy if you're addicted to something. Because I'm going to leave you out in the cold. Okay, so I've read these. The last, yeah. Don't make me tell you one more time. Close your mouth. Don't speak those lies, because it'll talk to you. It's actually your own brain, of course, playing tricks on you, but it's telling you you're going to feel better. It's going to work this time. And you'll only do a little bit, and then it'll be okay. And then you'll quit again. And all of these lies that come in and to yourself, you're really lying to yourself, but it feels like the addiction lying to you. Oh, leave me be. I'm too tired to fight. Won't you let me go? I'm trying to get it right. And it usually takes many, many times before you can escape from any addiction, really. And some people, of course, don't. They die before they get away from it. Uh, some are more tragic than others. Because I'm going to leave you out in the cold. Yeah, okay, we've done those. We might have covered all the lyrics. Now, the first place I go. Yeah, yeah. I like the lyrics. I think I'm on the right track. Maybe I'm not. Maybe you think I'm insane, but well, that could be true too. But I think that's what's going on more than another person. I think this is talking about addiction, and the first place you go is the last place you should go, and the last thing that you need. Excellent lyrics, beautifully delivered. Love that voice of his. It's really amazing. I liked the setting too. Up in it looked like the top of a barn to me. We had a peaked roof on our barn, but nevertheless, that's what it looked like. And with the light coming through the slats there, that was an impressive setting to do the song. Excellent. Let me know what else you would like to hear, either from Avi or anyone else. In the meantime, keep listening, keep having fun. It's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Bye bye for now.